Today's video is a little bit different than normally is. Today's video is actually a somewhat modern vehicle, not something from the 1800s. We got a 2013 Tahoe PPV. But this one's a Federal Pursuit PPV. Just a little bit higher quality, higher spec, higher speeds. It's actually my wife's Federal spec PPV. And we have an exhaust leak we've been trying to find for the past while when I had free time to do it. And today you're going to learn how to find an exhaust leak on a Vortec 5.3 HOLS in a Tahoe PPV. But the exhausts are pretty much the same in your civilian Tahoes. It's just you guys have the cool option of dual exhausts, when the Federal and Police Pursuit and the FFVs all have single, quiet, base model exhausts, even though the engine and transmission are a lot stouter, at least in the Federal and the Pursuit Pack ones. So come with me, and we'll start our journey. First thing we're going to do is, we're going to start the engine and try to sniff out where this leak is. I have a hunch it's going to be below the manifold because I can't see any leaks on the actual manifold itself. So it's probably, with our luck today, going to be the unlucky spot of against that frame rail on that collector on the passenger side, which is the worst possible one to fix, and you got to break some knuckles. So I got some Harbor Freight Hardy goatskin gloves. It ain't going to do much, but it's better than nothing. I recommend buying a pair of cheap padded mechanic gloves for something like this, because you'll probably break a knuckle, maybe 4. It's gonna be great. But we'll get into it. We'll start cutting into it, and I'll show you guys what to do. So your first step is start up the engine. Alright, let's start this engine up. See what it sounds like. See how it's rumbling so goddamn loud? That's a surefire sign of an exhaust leak. So we're going to be getting up in here and find it. Put your hands in there, watch the belt, feel against the block for any hum coming out of it. No hum on that side of the block. Okay, so it's not that manifold. Let's put our hands right here. No hum, no hum, no hum, but I'm getting fumes up my eye, which means either the collector or the manifold is damn broken. Let's put our head down there and see if we can see if it's a collector or not, because it sounds like a pretty serious leak. Alright, here we go, under this car. It's low as hell because it's a Federal car. Oh yeah, lights on. Don't mind the oil leak, it's fine. Now we gotta have the fun of climbing around in there with a wrench and or a ratchet to tighten that up, which is where the hand braking begins. And trust me, y'all, you don't want none of that. We're gonna have to do it. So now that we know the leak on this Tahoe is on the passenger manifold, which is the worst possible spot to be on, because that's the one that breaks the most fingers. Let's go climb under it with a ratchet and a deep socket and just button her up real nice. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have to go same as we did with the tractor on the even strokes. We're gonna have to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. At about a quarter turn at a time to tighten it up so you have the flange made up evenly. If it mates up unevenly, you'll keep the leak going and make it worse actually. So you want to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, so it's evenly mated together, and you'll have less chance of a leak. If that is a leak, you need a new gasket which is the donut type gasket. We collected a manifold gasket. They're not too pricey. Mine looked okay when I looked at it a second ago. So I'm gonna go into the car and go 1 2 1 2 1 2, and we'll see if there's any improvement on that one. All right, guys, be back in a minute. All right, now we got everything patched up. Let's see how it sounds now. I didn't get it fully sealed, but I got a lot better because I don't have the right tools. But let's just see how much better and quieter it gets and how the scent is inside the car. Oh yeah, that's much better. So a slight rumble from the side from this manifold, but it's running way cleaner. That's what we like to see. It's not that bad. We got it running good. Some pops and whizzes still, but not anywhere near that before. Alright, see y'all next time.